Good morning. How the hell are you guys? Wrapping up a purchase here real quick. Ready to go. Had to order some more goodies. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully the internet will work today. Did a speed test today and everything looked good, so we'll see. We shall see. Welcome to Friday. However, I did get a lot of work done yesterday without the
Welcome to the goodie room.
the stream. So yeah, it literally took me all morning and into the afternoon to get the packages ready to go and shipped out. But got all the VIP packages on their way. So if you were a supporter for the last 12 months, your package is coming. Yeah.
Rook,
Yeah.
I'm sure productivity goes way up without the trolls.
You'd be surprised. It doesn't go up that high. But I did have something I needed to get done, so I got it done. Looks like my wife's going in a little early today. So the order that I was working on was a order with Turntex. So even though we've got this food grade resin and it's so nice to work with and takes forever to harden up, it has come to the end of the road for me using it as knife handles. And I'll show you why. Grinder, please. So here is our knife. And even though it was mixed thoroughly, it split from just the pressure of the clamp holding it down.
Shit.
So, I don't know, the food grade resin stuff is just, it's not hard enough. And that's something that we've been talking about for a while that I've been noticing. I'm sure it's still going to be good once we grind down past there, but I don't like my stuff splitting like that. I don't like how soft it is. Because that means it's I don't know, maybe it'll be a nice firm grip. A squishy grip maybe, but the added, maybe? I don't know. It's possible. I mean, you would think it wouldn't really affect it that well. I mean, it turns out great. For smaller projects like dice, it seems to work great. As an outer coating on the knives, it seems to work great. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to my clear slow.
Do you have any other scales poured with it that are still soft?
Maybe. Roll cam, please. Let's go see. These were poured with it.
Try the one with the least bell.
Yeah, I can bend it. I mean, it's not easy, but I can definitely bend it. So it just is not super soft or super hard. Huh. And that could be just the nature of the resin itself. I think I got it right the first time when I went with the clear slow. As it even feels harder, okay? That just feels solid. This, it has a different feel to it, you know? So, for knife handles, I think what we're going to do is a 1-2 combo.
Corp,
go
you
back
don't have any
to...
way to test durometer, do you?
I do not. I do not have a hardness tester. Don't have one. That's talking about fancy shit, man. I ain't got no fancy shit. How you doing today, Corporal? Good to see you guys. Sorry about yesterday. Oh, and let me apologize now. I'm kind of in a little bit of a pissy mood, I guess. I got the new tent in yesterday. The motherfucker is broken.
Corp doing okay. TGIF.
A catastrophic failure type break. The
Corp
frame
broken
itself.
how?
So you have to expand the leg on these tents. And when I went to expand the leg, I noticed that one of the springs shot out at me and warped inside the leg, so it won't actually hold. Doesn't make sense why this company would create a heavy-duty tent and then use cheap-ass spring to hold it all together. Now I got to deal with the return process on that. The first tent was ready for a return, but they contacted me, and I told them, I said, "Look, it's just the cover that's ripping." But they wanted to replace it. They wanted to send me out a repair or a replacement,
Corp,
right?
can you steal old frame with new awning?
Oh, probably, but no, I'm not going to. That's not something I do. So they messaged me and they said the first one, and they wanted pictures, so I sent them pictures. You know what? They sent me a tracking number this morning, said that the replacement's on its way. The
Alex, hi
replacement
bro.
doesn't exactly say. What's up, Alex?
Let's
It
vet
doesn't
forge
actually
day, John.
say on a vet forward what they're sending. But the weight on the package is 85 pounds. I think they are sending me a whole new tent.
Corp sounds like it.
Like, yo, why are you sending the whole thing, man? All I asked for was the top.
Alex, it's okay today. How is the weather?
Hot, muggy. Well, yeah, I think they're sending me a whole new tent.
List Vet Forge just got a new 2x72. John can't wait for it to turn up.
Woo! Which one did you go with? What up, Kenneth? Thanks for the resub, dude. You go for the Bader? You get a different one. $272 on its way.
List Vet Forge, sorry, say again.
Kenneth morning, bud, you're
What kind
welcome.
did you get? What 2x72 grinder did you get? Did you get a Beta 3 like I got? Or did you get a different one?
Kenneth got 25 pounds of Boston butt to smoke today.
Yeah. Well, when I don't clean this thing off, man, it takes on pretty damn good. Shit. All right, that's about as thin as I want to go. I don't know how well this handle's gonna work out yet. A lot softer than I want it to be. Hell of a lot softer than I want it to be. What you doing, loco? Thanks for them biddies, man. You guys trying to get a train going? Dude, morning comic. Yeah, I was doing some testing on my internet
Double
connection
S Loco,
yesterday,
hope everyone has that Friday feeling.
and it was bad. I don't know if you can see it from here. You see that white flag right over there? I don't know if you can see it. It's like right where my finger's at. One on the other side of the road. They've got paintings and stuff going on there. That's all WTC fiber coming in. Bringing their shit. And they've been digging and trenching and everything, and sometimes they're hitting cocks and stuff. So I can only assume that
The
that's
other
what
Bob,
happened
I'm
yesterday.
getting fiber on Sunday.
Once their trenching is done, you better believe it, man. I'm going to switch into WTC fiber. Not just WTC fiber. I think I'm going to grab AT&T internet as well. I might keep Cox, but I'm going to drop its speed way down.
Kenneth,
All I
so they hit
need,
a load of cocks, ah ha ha ha.
yeah, something like that. All I need is at least 10 megabits download. A lot of times people get a hell of a lot more than they need, which typically I have a hell of a lot more than I need, but when it don't work, it don't work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the
Kenneth,
speed
sorry you
down
left that wide open.
and left it wide
Look,
open
I
and
try to
cock
get
flew
my
right
fiber
in,
every
huh?
morning. Listvet Forge 2x72 2 HP variable speed is all it says in the invoice.
Well, you'd have known if you bought it from Vader, because there's only one company that sells it. The Steven Vader company. If you bought a generic one, then I mean that's a generic. There's only 3 types of
Corky is a master.
2x72 that that I consider. That's the TW90 made by Travis Wirt, the KNG,
Listvet Forge oh nah, I got it here in AUS from AJ Metal Works.
and the Steven Vader company one. There are a bunch of people that make 2x72s, but those are the primary workhorse ones that I'm aware of. I do have this motor right here is a variable speed. It's from OBM, original blade manufacturer or something like that. They're a USA company and they're not bad.
Corp,
I
can
bought
you
it for the
understand what
disc
John
ender.
is saying, or should he turn the camera upside down?
What? Do I speak English? Do you understand the words that are coming out
The
of my
other Bob
mouth?
LOL.
Corp, he is from Australia.
The other Bob, now that was funny.
That doesn't mean that they can't ship it. They ship shit all the damn time, man. This here is supposed to be the knife for Monday's giveaway, chat. Unless by some miracle you guys decide to upgrade it.
Corp, I hope
And then I get to
polish
start
is
all
okay
over.
being soft.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that too. I am concerned too. And we won't know until the exact end. Which will be in about maybe an hour. Ow. I noticed Dana had a bunch of people in her, or had a new person in her kitchen last night.
Dub found Texas AG been around a long time. Morning, John.
What's up, Bear Fam? How long?
Dubfan, he has been around to the food truck a few times. Used to stream.
Oh, and they stopped streaming?
Boosted good morning everyone.
Got boosted. Morning boosted. Lizzie was here a little earlier and she had to bounce. Damn it! Left my alcohol inside again. I need an alcohol bottle for the shop and an alcohol bottle for the dice bench. I cannot believe, though, that leg was busted out of the box. When I opened the box up, I noticed a lot of scratches and dirt and debris and whatnot on the tent. I was like, oh man, I think I got a return or a repair or something. I was hopeful that it was just somebody.
Corp, who did you buy from?
Tested.
Sounds like you got a return.
It was the one that Corey suggested, Kobitz or whatever. Turned out they're not that good after all. Yeah. The tent, the awning part, super thick, very heavy. Feels like it would be great in repelling rain. A lot heavier than the one I got from GDY. But they used bungees and a little tiny clip for its connection points. And the reinforcement areas are a lot smaller than GDY's for the connection points on the canopy portion, the top of it. So heavy duty material, cheap ass connectors. And it's just like the egg. The legs were they're hexagon legs instead of a square one. So they're heavy duty legs, but they use cheap ass springs for moving them up and down. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? They're gonna make something heavy duty, they need to make it heavy duty. All of it, not just part of it. This one costs more than the GDY one. So very disappointed in it.
List VetForge John, I've never seen anyone wet sandpaper. What's your thought process behind it?
So the reason I do it is to keep the dust down. I don't want the epoxy dust always in the air. If I could do it when I do my initial grind, then that, I would do that too. But since I use a big fan, right, the fan blows out everything out there, so I'm not inhaling that dust. The alternative is to wear a mask, and I don't want to wear a mask. So, safety first, man. Be a knife maker as long as you want. Start sucking in fibers and particles and shit out in the shop.
Robes, well,
Eventually
you are
it'll kill you.
always taking in a bit.
Taking a little bit. This way it's at least a lot less.
List VetForge, how much does the water change the sanding?
I think the water actually makes it
Robes,
smoother.
WTF is this? My video is hidden.
Carl? Your video is hiding. What's your video hiding from? Is it scared? It's scared? Also, it allows the sandpaper to be used a couple
Robes,
more
you
times.
put the marbles over it.
Did I? My bad.
Since Corey is not here and Carl's name starts with C, I say we blame him. Robes troll.
Well, to be fair, Carl, you come around so infrequently now that how am I supposed to know if something blocks your shit?
Robes, your name starts with C to lol. Robes, I'm a busy boy, sorry.
Busy.
Corp, damn it.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and start the marbles. Exclamation point play. The morning Bucky is on its way. Look at that. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Start button. 10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. Get it. Get her done. I would say VetForge, try it both ways and see which way you like it the best. I think that the wet sanding does a little bit better than the dry sanding.
I miss you already.
Is it the customary Lord Cookington lurk?
List VetForge
Not.
sounds
It's
like
like
a great
Carl
idea
or-
for the dust. Scissorman, happy Friday, yay John, try not to break stuff today.
What's up, Scissor Man? No promises, sir. Moving to clean up the steel. We'll move on to 600 grit.
Rook, are we doing it? Let's do it.
What are we doing? Making a knife? Yeah, I'm making a knife. We are definitely making a knife. It's gonna have flaws in it, but I guess that's the typical hat knife. I'll see if my void filler can actually fill in the gaps for us. Or maybe I'll throw in some UV resin in there.
Big Snipes knives don't have flaws, they have character marks.
that
GM
it?
to all.
What's up, Big Snipe? Long time no see, bud. How you been? Alternatively, if the buffing doesn't work, then I can coat it with a secondary coat, and that'll take care of the crack. Do a slurry coat on it, and it'll take care of the polishing portion. Denny's of resin.
Big Snipes getting settled in the rental place. Rebuilding life is a lot of work. Sorry I haven't been here in a good min.
Get it. I get it. Sorry, you got to rebuild your life, brother. That sucks. 2.5 minutes. Get your balls on the track. Let's go.
Big Snipes Florida living will do it to ya. I don't even want to try the buffer with this thing. I'm already seeing heat distress from just
Kenneth,
doing hand
so
sanding.
update on my father-in-law. They pull 160cc off his lungs. He has pneumonia. That problem won't go away and has lung failure.
A lot of fluid.
Kenneth, sorry, not 160. They pull 1600.
Sorry to hear that, Kenneth. That sucks, man.
Dub fan and they're off.
Get marbles going. The bear fan.
Kenneth, thanks. So it's just going to be day by day around here. robes, any new big buys, John. And thank you for the shipment.
Purchased some stuff this morning. Double S
Double
Loco!
S, paging double S.
Double S Loco is our big Teasmo winner. Double S, double S, double S, double S. Congrats, double S. Almost Bear fan.
Corp, you missed your train, you better run.
Double S Loco. Double S Loco. Double S Loco going once. Double S Loco going twice. Oh, there he is. Thanks, Papa.
Dub F and Meanie.
Get the GP going. Lord, that's a lot of maps. Okie dokie. Grand Prix is underway, folks. Underway. Underwear? Underway? Exclamation point play, get your ball on the track. Winner of the Grand Prix will get 10 entries into this month's knife giveaway. Second place gets 5, and third place gets 2. Put your coin along the way, though. 10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. Roll cam, please.
Scissorman looks like Jinger's headbanging emote doesn't enter you in the race, John. Damn it.
Well, why would I want to enter the race, sir? I only enter the race if there's at least 20 people. Them's the rules.
Ferret Fawcett, hey Tony.
Parrot Faucet. I'm going to try to get your package done by the end of weekend. Scissorman. Your package is the only one that hasn't gone out. I do have a couple other VIPs that have not yet met the time and slot criteria for this year. Speaking of which, you're wanting to get into the 2026 physical
Scissorman
item
you, John,
giveaway.
as people who uses emotes to enter races.
Monday will be your last chance for VIP or legendary entry. Clock starting. July. Take you all the way to next year's July. Got to have a 12-month, minimum of 12 months in order to receive the physical item giveaway, which obviously is a knife. Obviously. You get all the other perks immediately, though. Auto entry, auto claim.
Scissorman, my Ko-fi is locked in, unless you adjust the price again, John.
Plan to. Had to reduce it though. They took away one of the perks. Didn't feel right. Keeping it up high and removing a perk at the same time. Not typical to reduce the prices, I guess. Then again, I'm not a typical type of person. So I'm not going to buff it.
Rook,
I
it's
don't
a
think the
typical
buffing is gonna
situation
work.
in these typical times.
Gonna code it. Gonna code it. So yeah, if you were not sure what the hell that error code was. Actually saw an error code. Didn't get to see it fast enough. See if we can get it again in the next hour. Like, Lee wife is leaving. Bye, sweetie. Okay. I'm a dirty boy.
Corp date night?
Yeah.
Kenneth, you sure are a dirty boy.
Yeah. Not sure where we're going though. Originally we weren't going to
Corp
go
does
out
sound
tonight.
so excited.
He has surgery on Tuesday. So he's not going to be going out much next week, which is also the reason why I'm not streaming next Tuesday, I think. Maybe Tuesday. Wednesday. Wednesday. Probably go up to KC Tuesday night. My mother-in-law will be here on Monday.
Corp holiday weekend for most, I think, too. Might be a good timing if you need some days off to help her.
That's what the mother-in-law is for.
The other Bob, so much for the Taco Tuesday routine.
We'll just have a taco on Tuesday, probably in Kansas City. You shouldn't be down too long. It's an in and out surgery. I guess everything is nowadays, though, isn't it? Less than 2 minutes. Get your balls on the track. Let's go. Susan, man, what are you doing? Grinder, please. See that glow right there?
Rook, we gonna give you a heart transplant. You will be out this afternoon.
You see the blue, how it glows like that? That's because it's actually magical. You guys didn't know it, but I create magical knives around here. It is pure essence. You gotta see this massive crack here. There. Fix it. Not many cracks over on this side, so that's why the magic is flowing freely. It's trapped. These cracks have made it escape on this side. Gotta trap it in there. 45 seconds. Last call, last call, last call. We're gonna fill that in with a slurry coat, and it'll take care of our polishing problem as well. Game time, please. 10 seconds. Giving Farrah Fawcett some pointage so she can get some tickets. Mighty kind of you, Scissorman.
Lumen morning all.
What's up, Lumen? With yesterday's fiasco, it did prompt me to find the laptop and start setting it up.
Scissorman, yes, John, you said I can't enter. Ha.
You say you couldn't enter. You just can't win. The Void is more than happy to take your coinage. I don't know how you get up there.
Scissorman scam likely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rook, you just gonna hit
Rook
every one
life
of
is
them
a
on your way
scam.
by? Jesus, Lumen.
Rook, yes, sir.
Steve tossed your ass out.
Scissorman hopefully at Farrah Fawcett enters.
Robes, what's up for grabs this month?
This month is a hat knife, normal size. Normal size. We did not do any upgrades this month. So, it is a 3-inch blade. No upgrades. Which I am perfectly fine with. The bigger knives are harder to make. Lumen is already through the hole. Congrats, Lumen. Sorry, Rick.
Corpse suck it, Carl.
Double S Loco for second, Bush Cutter for third. Thank you, Corporal.
Lumen, thanks.
Scissorman, you finished. Yay! Kim Taidu, finish. Yay! Everybody's finishing. What's up, Cyrelac? How you doing this morning? Flame a coming.
Rook early leads never hold up.
Go, vet. Get it, get it, get it. Ah! Squishy. Alright,
Cyrillac no pill get toasted.
Toasty Cyrillac. Yeah. Next map. Stars of the Land. You guys are all stars of my book. Jeez, Mo. Exclamation point play. Get your ball on track. Let's go. Troll cam, please. It looks so different with all the stuff gone. We got these blocks here that we need to square away. That'll be my Sunday project. Cut a slab off there and start drying them up. We need to finish the axe. It's almost done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to blue the blade edge.
Robe's nice.
Blue it.
Corporal work and no play makes John a dull boy.
That's what they say, but man, I haven't had any play in like, wow, since March. Since March.
Lumen really? I thought you played hooky yesterday.
Robes, I have
because
not
I wasn't
played a game
streaming.
in like 2 months, I think, lol.
Doesn't mean I wasn't doing something. Got all my VIP packages out yesterday. Got them all out of here.
Lumen nice.
Here. Except for one. All but one went out yesterday. I have a couple of new VIPs that joined on the Kofi, but they're not meet the time and grade yet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and send them the coin for this year, though. That way they get a little something, you know.
Scissorman Lumen, Jingrella S emote is not working, bud.
So why is her emote not
Lumen
working?
oh okay, thanks at Scissorman 51.
Is it because she didn't resub at the T3 mark? Is that the requirement?
Scissorman Lumen, no problem. Scissorman yes John.
That's a pretty fancy way of doing it for the marbles. So this here is the GDY tent. This big box back here, that's the Kobe tent. Kobiri, or whatever the fuck they're called. This is a 10 by 10.
Scissorman Pixel is a scammer. Ha. Lumen that's a what? Lumen oh new tent?
Except it's busted. So I had to rebox it. Rebox it. Damn shop.
Robes John, you need a new bigger shop.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Rook, he's working on it.
Dana's
I was
Kitchen,
talking.
good morning.
What's up, Dana? Thank you for the kind words yesterday. I do appreciate that. On your stream. Looks like you were having fun last night. No, I was talking with Lisa, and we want to get some land. Mainly before it's all gone. Freaking land, man.
Dana's Kitchen, we had a lot of fun.
Robes, what about if we get one with my lottery win?
Get. Plenty of land around. We looked at a
Dana's
couple
Kitchen,
houses
where
last
do you
week.
want to get land?
I'm here in Kansas. Don't have any desire to move anywhere. Try to move anywhere else, man. It'd be too damn expensive to live there. At least I know in Kansas it's not super expensive. But the houses that we looked at, they definitely are needing a lot of work for the amount of money that they want. Whole lot of work. Got that. All right, folks, we're doing a cast. What colors are we going for today?
Dana's Kitchen, Robbie and I have picked out a place to live. Just waiting for it to go on sale.
Nice. You gonna stay down there in Texas?
Dana's Kitchen for now. Dana's Kitchen, if you are looking for ideas of color, how about bluish purple?
Oh, blue. Gotta send that one back.
Boosted exclamation point, play 90 seconds 90 seconds, there I'm John.
Good job, Boosted. Less than a minute. Game time, please. "15 seconds. Let's go, let's go, let's go." Yeah, no, we want to get some land. And, yeah. Have a nice little house and a shop. But it's expensive, man. Let it fool you, man. It's not cheap. We're kind of hoping that we can find a nice little fixer-upper for about 100K. I mean, we're talking like a dump, straight up dump. Buy the house for about 100K, fix it up, and then move into it. Sell this one, and then what we do is just buy that one off altogether, and then buy some land and then build the actual end house. Build it to our specifications. I think we know exactly what we want now. At least I hope so. Sucks if we don't. One of the things I want is an
Kenneth,
unfinished
you want
basement.
basement or a slab home?
I want a basement, but I want an unfinished basement. I want it to not have anything done in the bottom except maybe the bathroom or a couple bathrooms, whatever. The reason I want an unfinished basement is because if you have access to the ceiling, then you have access to all the ductwork and the wiring system. You can modify or change that out as needed. And you don't really need to go downstairs for shit. And if we ever resell the house, then you know, they can finish it if they want to. Pass it on to our daughter. Plus, it makes for an amazing storage
Boosted fresh start
location.
too. Demolition costs are like a loading screen, and Noon likes waiting to start on a project.
Yeah.
Scissorman old fridges go to basement John.
Lisa, of course, does not like the unfinished basement idea, but the thing is, she doesn't go down in the basement as is. So, I don't see what the issue would be. Plus, if I ever need a even larger workshop area, then
Kenneth, we have a crawl space and I hate not being able to work on stuff.
crawl
Boosted
spaces.
if it's unifished and concrete. A nice
are
floor
irritating.
epoxy makes it so usable.
Congrats, Carl! Carl's our winner. Carl. Are you here, Carl? Carl going once. Carl going twice. 3 times. Sold. The Tang Fever. Are you here? Exclamation point here if you're here. Tang going once. Tang going twice. 3 times. Sold. The Boosted. Are you here? Exclamation point here if you're here. Boosted. Oh, there's Tang. Good job, Tang. Thank you, Corporal.
Kenneth, you have to have balls of steels to go in a crawl space.
It's not that big of a deal, crawl spaces. It's just uncomfortable as all get out. 10 minutes. Get your balls on the track. 3 of 12. Same reason I don't like going up on ladders anymore. My legs and my feet and knees can't handle that shit. So yeah, I'll take a full on.
Tank Fever, I'll take the claim by default.
Roll cam, please.
Cyrolac, my crawl space, you need a bee suit to go into or the wasps will get you.
Oh dear God, Cyril.
Kenneth, last time I went under I had to army crawl.
Yeah, no thank you. That just means that your crawl space, Kenneth, or Cyberlac, is not sealed properly. Because your crawl space should be a dead zone. Nothing should be able to grow, no bugs, no nothing. If wasps are in there, then yeah, need to seal that shit up. Hell no, man. I hate wasps. Well,
Kenneth, we have a little moisture under ours.
so I need about an ounce and a half of resin per mold. So 3, 6, 9. These ones can take a little bit more. Well, 16 ounces, which now I'm exceeding my cup capacity if I want to do all of them. I have our D20 I want to do too. Not exactly sure how that's gonna go over. I think we sprayed it, didn't we? 1 is right there, so that means the 20 needs to be on the opposite side. That'll help me line up the markings. The question is, should we try one of the pyramids? Thank you for the follow. Whoever you be. Great, appreciate it. Kind of like chunks in here because I left it in the garage. Kind of like not a good idea. Mitso 24. Welcome to the Nut Hut. Down in there. Work. I think what we'll do is we'll use this as our overpour.
corpse, so you gonna burn up the rest of this resin on dice.
Yes, sir. Makes great dice. Done with it using it on the knife handle. Where the hell did my lid go? Oh, there it is. Ah. So, we're going to need a lot of resin. More than my my cup will actually do. So, cup will typically do about 14 ounces. It is a 16-ounce cup, but I don't like going higher than 14 in the cup. So, go ahead and do multiple here. So, let's see. 12? No. Do 20 ounces, just to be on the safe side. There'll be 10 in each cup. 2 minutes. Get your ball on track. Let's go. 2 minutes. Also, I need a where can we put you? You get out of the way for the moment. Right there. 2. Oh wait. 1 minute. 1 minute. Ball's on track. Let's go. Should have time. Five ounces of A, what we're looking for. Less than a minute. Get it, get it, get it. Exclamation point play. That's on the money. Maybe. Game time, please. And they're off. Designing comic. So yeah, I was working on the laptop a little bit yesterday. Got the OBS installed. I got the camera stuff installed, and then I started looking on Amazon for a USB extender so I can run cameras. And then I saw this little RXTX camera transmitter receiver to make it a wireless. And I thought, that might be a nice thing to get. Still need to figure out a way to anchor down the camera on the tent, though. I'm wondering if it'll work for the GoPro. It might. It might. It'd be interesting to see what happens. I need to get the stream elements online and the whole OBS scene. I think I'm just going to rebuild it. I've tried saving it through using the stream elements online stuff, but they just don't have enough storage space for it. So can't save all my scene data. I guess it's the pictures and stuff. Too big. Because typically you can do a save and then a restore. It'd probably be good to have me rebuild it anyway. I like how clean this map looks. You can actually see it. The track looks nice. This little wooden track.
Corey Ash, I can't hear much, I forgot earbuds and I'm on the beach having coffee. Wanted to say hi. Hope you all have a great day.
Hello, Corey. I think we've played this one before.
Tang Fever at Korayash.
This one has the little balls popping up like the fish until you find the right portal. All good, Corey. Enjoy the beach, sir. What, the beach? The fish. They're just jumping. Cyrelax in the boat. Congrats, Cyrelax. Followed by Kim Thaidu and Scissorman. Sorry, comic.
Cyrelac Wood.
I'm
Seems random, but it's really not. Good job. Thank you, Corporal.
Rook, did I drown?
I think you did. You and Faceplant. Alright, next map. There we go. Adorable Airy Adventure. How adorable is that? 10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go. Control cam, please. Five ounces of A. Now we need 5 ounces of B. Little over. Little over.
Lumen, we're breaking out all the molds today.
Yes, sir. All right. 5 ounces of egg in. We haven't done any dice this week. A little over. Ten ounces, 10.04 is our goal. A little over on that. Hmm. 10.04 was our goal. We went over by 10 ounces. Guess that makes it pretty simple. You need 10 more ounces of egg. 10.24. Jesus. One dollop of that shit, and it goes way over. Over another 0.6. 1.36 is what we're looking for now. Damn close. Start. 3.6. Yeah, buddy. I think me and this scale are starting to get along. Now this stuff is some thick shit. And it takes a long time to mix. I want you to mix it for like 4 or 5 minutes. We got a ways to go. About the time our race starts is when we can move on from the mixing part, I think. Anybody got any big plans for this weekend? I know Corey's going to be at the beach. I am going to try to stream tomorrow, folks. It's going to be hot, but I'm going to try to do it. Sorry I didn't stream last Saturday from the market. It was a shit show last week, guys. Wind, heat, man, it just wasn't a fun day. We were too busy trying to make sure our tent didn't fly away, you know what I mean? Two minutes. Get your balls on the track. Let's go.
Lumen
Hey, what
working
colors
all
did we
weekend.
decide here?
Landed a couple of really nice profitable rush jobs.
Ooh. I'm going to get you those graphics. I just haven't figured out what I want them to say yet. I want them to be pretty cool. Now I need to create boxes, some acrylic boxes, so that I can put them on the shelves and have knives in there and lock the knives up. One minute. Get the ball on the track. Let's go. 1 minute. There's a lot of bubbles in here, but the bubbles don't really matter. I'm going to use a pressure pot to get rid of the bubbles. So what color do we decide on? I'm going to go with some lighter colors this time around. Random, please. Drink more, cook less. You going to show us how it's done, sir? Also, if you have not gotten your tickets yet for this month's knife giveaway, you might want to think about getting it done. Let's see. thinking green and silver with a little bit of black. Black's a little dark. Green, silver. What goes good with green and silver? Green, silver. Silver, some clear. Silver and some emerald green. That'll work. Comet comes in first. Is this world coming to? Congrats, Comic. Comic. Are you here, Comic? Comic. Comic, if you're here, exclamation point here. Comic going once. Comic going twice.
Corp comic paging comic.
3 times. So the faceplant. Congrats, faceplant. Faceplant. If you are here, do the exclamation point here. Yay for faceplant! Good job, faceplant. Thank you, Corporal.
Corp
Crazy
boosted.
bamboozling something.
Lumen Comic Chameleon.
Comic Dang had to run to bathroom.
10 minutes. Get your balls on track. Let's go.
Boosted at
Dang.
corporal_tunnel_070. I was looking for amount of tickets.
Roll cam, please. Oh, that's a running tally that Temperance or Corey
Corpo,
typically keeps.
I don't know if there is one for that.
It's on the spreadsheet.
Corp GG Carl. Robes wow.
Boosted, I probably got some a few weeks back for this month. No worries.
That paid off.
At least until you do the next one.
Corp, did you only mean 10k? Corp, do it, John, do it.
They give them any more free
Robes
coins.
Buey he can't. Busy. Robes FFS.
See, I told you I didn't want to give them 300 coins.
Robes,
20,000.
Corp Carl is a big wiener. Robes saw a losser.
I'm actually surprised that worked.
Lumen lulls.
Robes it did not.
Rook, well, that backfired spectacularly.
Robes it just says it. Corp, the student has become the master. Robes, no more duel for me, that's all the luck I have for today.
Is it? Is it, Carl? Is it?
Robes going to win 4 mil on the lottery, then buy a shop for me and John. Robes buy.
Oh, thanks, Carl.
Corp until Terry says.
Oh, hell no!
Robes, I can have a back office to watch and run the IT stuff.
The back office.
Robes, call the office the basement.
Well, you know, if Lisa doesn't want me to have an unfinished basement in the house, I could always put an unfinished basement
Cyrilak, then you can rent the office to yourself.
in the shop. Could you guys see me on a backhoe digging out a
Robes
basement?
lol.
Wouldn't that be a sight?
Robes, I will buy a digger and just spin around all day.
'Cause I think if we buy a house or we build a house, I think I want to build my shop. Does that sound stupid? I want to build it with my own 2 hands.
Robes only if you stream it. Corp, good thing you are only 26.
Hey, I think it'd only take me
Blooming
like
carrot.
2 years to finish it. Get there on the backhoe, dig out the hole, dig it a little extra deep because you need to put sand and you need to pack it in. And you got to pack it in, you got to water it, pack it in some more, just like a deck, or not a deck, a porch. Flagstone patio.
Corp, now that you are the Veep, can you take Jasper to the pool?
Yeah, right.
Lumen,
Yeah,
the expensive part is the pad, and you want to get that covered ASAP, so a lot has to happen pretty quick.
Bad, huh? The foundation part, the building. the concrete. I wouldn't be able to pour that myself. I would have to hire that out, unfortunately.
Corp, they got a doggy life jacket with a shark fin on it, and I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Lumen, yep. Concrete is pricey.
I mean, I could go with just cinder block and then fill cinder block. It wouldn't last very long. Unless it's like protected really well. Everything's pricey, man. 1 minute. Get your balls on track. Let's go. 1 minute. This food grade resin, it doesn't harden up. It takes hours for it to start hardening. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Remember the first time we used it, we rushed through it because we were thinking, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah. Going back to my clear slow, that's going to be fun times. 15 seconds. Random, please. Hang fever.
Corp fast map.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, maybe for the person that punked it first. All right, Scissor Man, you're up. Tang couldn't hang.
Rook, is this gonna be a murder map?
Probably. A premature
Tang
hearing.
Tang couldn't hang.
LeBleu. Congratulations, sir.
Rook, not premature, this one has been over.
My bad. This was quick-ish. Advanced trembling tree. I feel like we're just like breezing through these things. Ten minutes. Get your ball on track. Let's go. It's a little high. About right. Now the crazy bits.
Corp troll cam, please.
Roll cam, please. Green and silver flake. Be interesting to see how this works. At least I'm interested in seeing how it works. Some emerald green. Well, the green and silver flake will be clear bits, and then we got emerald green and sparkle in the other. So the one thing about the dice mold that's going to be interesting is we don't have the ability to pop the bubble. The bubble. All we can do is hope. Hope and pray. Pray and hope. That might be a somewhat of an issue. Try it this way. Great plan. What could go wrong? I took a lot more resin than I anticipated it was going to take, chat.
Blue, what can go wrong? One of your employees can break their nose.
We are making a mess. Good Lord, is making a mess.
Blue, anyway, I am back.
Welcome back, Blue. I'm sorry your employees are fighting.
Blue, they were as well, bleeding all over the milker.
Tell them to better shape up. You won't stand for this.
Blue, no, one of my goats kicked them in the face. Now
2
they
minutes.
have a crooked nose.
What they get for, you know, playing with the goat's butt. Serve them right. Look, John, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Shut the fuck up. Throw your third. And I feel like I should have put more green in the emerald section. "20 seconds. Get your balls on the track." Game time, please. And they're off. Bush cutter, lead us to victory, sir. This is a longer map. I think I should have picked a different color. In the hell map is this? This is a weird ass map. You know why it takes so long? Got a bunch of wait and see. Spin it to win it.
Comic it pretty.
Him I do. Him. Take a couple. Go.
Kim
A
Thai
lot
do
of
ta.
trees in it though. Whole lot of trees. Is that our halfway map? Was 7 of 12. Exclamation point play. 10 minutes on the track. Let's go. Roll cam, please. Yeah, we got all of the primary mold set up. I'm distributing the last
Blue he.
liaison. You clearly have more clear than the other stuff. It's clear that we clearly have more of the clear. Well,
Dub Air found becoming true. John the Dice Maker. With knives as a hobby.
Big snipes, what a transparent way to look at it.
yeah. Resin craft transformation. So one of the other ladies does resin at the witchcraft joint, and she does these little karambits. Now she's calling them a self-defense tool, but it's not an actual knife. It's literally just a resin in the shape of a knife. And while I don't typically want to bag on somebody, they look like shit. To be fair, all she did was cast them, pop them out of the tray, and then put a price tag on them. She didn't do any kind of polish work or profiling on it whatsoever. She probably just doesn't have the tools for it, would be my guess. But she's wanting $8 per. $8, chat. Kidding me? $8 for that? And this thing's like maybe that big, you know, less than an inch thick.
Big snipes, I can see $2 or $3.
But I can't even see that. But
Blue kids these days want a lot of money for doing very little.
dude, he's way old. It's like your age, Blizzy.
Big snipes time, cost of material. You right. $1.
I mean, if she finished it,
Blue
you
okay.
know? But it's just so clear that it is a pour and then pull out of the mold. Because you know how when you do a flat mold, it's got that shiny bit on one side and it's kind of matted where the mold was. I'm guessing she just doesn't have like a polishing machine, perhaps. Buffer, something like that. That's my official guess.
Big snipes, oh yeah. Dead giveaway there.
I think we got enough to at least finish off this one mold. So the question I keep asking myself is, do I care enough to actually compete? That's what I don't know. I don't know if I do. It is surprising though that people will buy what people will buy, you know? Like those little 3D printed display case things that I made. It took a while, but they sold at the farmer's market. It just surprised the hell out of me. Like, why would somebody spend money on that? Damn it, I left my alcohol inside. 1 minute, get your ball on track. 1 minute. Game time, please. Maybe what they say about just starting a retail shop is just, you know, as a side hustle is not a bad thing. You see all those TikToks where people say they spend a couple hours a day or some shit creating an online shop. The part is getting it out there. And Amazon makes that pretty easy by throwing it out there, but it's also got to be something somebody wants to buy, I suppose. Random, please. So I find myself thinking, how can I automate my business to some degree? I think I should have just went with clear instead of adding the green. For what's an eliminate? What can I find the hole here? Jesus. These are the actual ones I want to succeed. Those other molds that we just did, they were literally the overflow and gap filler. If we don't have any of those succeed, then I'm not too upset about it. These ones, on the other hand, sad days if they fail.
Corp, did you pour the big one yet?
Yes, sir. Talking about the D20? Yeah, that one we did first.
Lumen, I wonder if that mold will make cursed dies like toys.
We'll find out, though. We shall find out. I hope not.
I'm
Tang? Sorry, Lumen. Just not your day, sir.
Tang fever at corporal_tunnel_07.
Roll cam, please. Did put a little extra in the triangle so we can do our story code. Get on. Oh. Trying to trip me. Game time, please.
Double
Tang
S
was
Loco
on.
driving to a cold beer clinking beer mugs.
Ooh.
I miss
Sounds
you
fancy.
already.
Drive safe. Man, only Big Snipes didn't finish. Sorry, Big Snipes. Map 8 of 12. Oh, God. What in the actual fuck? Ten minutes. Roll map. Roll cam, please. Ball on the track. Let's go. Got a little bit of the clear inside the triangle, making a clear, sparkly tip. Triangle is going to be our dripper. Does mean I'm going to lose access to my workbench for a bit.
Corp BRB phone call.
Thank you, Purple. This will be one of those things that I have to deal with over the course of the day. It won't be until tonight when it starts getting dry enough to stop dripping. The point of this is to create another coating, and it'll make it nice and clear. As long as the coating is nice and even, and gravity is actually giving us an assist here. Gotta love gravity. Yeehaw! Alright, I'm gonna step away for a moment, go use the restroom. I need to pee. Got to pee. Grinder, please. We got about 7 minutes. I should be back before then. Yippee! Exclamation point play if you have not done so already. I shall return. Got my water. Go back. All right. Thank you for your patience. I have returned. Exclamation point play if you have not entered. It's your time to do so. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Balls on the track. Got my alcohol too. Got to take the resin inside though. Think that won't be a problem. I have to wonder. If I didn't have psoriasis, would it actually be a good thing to wash my hands in alcohol? Roll cam, please. Who knows? Who knows? That there for now. Might need to mow my grass today. Game time, please. Might need to mow. This is going to be an interesting map, chat. "30 seconds. Last call." Hey, Lumen, are you able to put like Velcro on the tablecloth? And I can put like a Velcro command strip. That way it doesn't slide off. Or if a kid comes along and pulls on it, it doesn't immediately yank off.
Lumen, yeah,
Big
probably so.
snipes. I was thinking like at least on the sides of the shelf. Maybe it's one of those things. I don't know. Is there a way to make it adhesive? I guess I could break out a sewing kit and just sew some on. Do it my damn self. Channel my inner seamstress.
Lumen, I'd stitch it on there.
Finish line. Looks like it's a portal to get there. Doubt it's the portal over there. It's a whole nother line of crap on the other side. So it looks like Steam's got its summer sale going on. You know what I haven't done this year yet, chat? So I have a video game subscription, a key subscription to what the hell is it called? I don't remember the name of it. I have not put up a single game in the last 6 months. God. So many more games we need to put up. I think we have enough games on the shop now that I probably could start using them as giveaways. Be the first to the portal. Bear fan, you going to test the waters first? Oh shit, it actually was the bucket. Son of a gun. Surprise. Another hamster wheel shit. It goes over there.
Dub found that one confused me.
I'm
Okay, so it's like multiple ways to get there. You took like a junction. Okay, and they all lead there. Yeah, not bad. Griffin.
Tang fever, my marble chose the poorest route.
Yeah, you did. 8 of 12. 3/4 of the way there, chat.
Blue, at least I lived.
10 minutes. Get your ball on the track. Let's go. Oh, this one's a ping pong machine. Huh. Cool. Ping pong.
Hello, motherfucker.
Lumen
some
time
track.
to go mobile. Gotta run to the city for materials. Will be lurkin'.
Lurkin. Troll cam, please. Lurky lurk. Lurky lurk. Who doesn't like the lurky lurk?
Oh, hell no!
Tang fever at luminology.
I need this belt. Alright, before our internet decided to crap out yesterday, we were working on a knife and literally left it in the bucket of water. Troll cam, please. Troll cam, please. So, one of the benefits of stainless steel.
Shut up and take my money.
One of the benefits. Thank you for the troll bitty, Sunshine. Troll bitty bitty bitty. We're going to continue to work on this knife. If I can get it done with some expediency, I'll send it off to Mushroom Nerds. If when I get it completed, which will probably be next week, and they say it's too late, then this one will probably go to Chef Steve instead. Too little too late. Hopefully your new job's working out for you there sometime. Since last month's giveaway. Which is on Monday, chat. Monday. You haven't gotten your tickets yet. Now's a good time to get your tickets.
Danielle life's busy going to beach tomorrow, can't wait to get in that ocean.
Cool. That's where Corey is right now. He's at the beach. We should create a lawn care company. Hire a few lawn care folks. And get enough work that I just need to make sure that they get paid, so the employees are paid, and my lawn is mowed. I need to make a whole lot of money, just have somebody else mow my grass for me every week. Enough to pay the employees, maintain the equipment. It's like the best way to make business, right? Your business decision. I just want to make sure my lawn gets mowed. Instead of hiring somebody, I'll just pay the business to do it. We're holding that structure. 2 minutes, get the ball on the track, let's go. 2 minutes. You know, now that I said it out loud, I'm actually considering it. Game time, please. Our HOA pays $14,000, $15,000 every year for the lawn maintenance of areas that the HOA doesn't even control, just so it looks pretty. 20 seconds. Get your balls on the track. Let's go.
Big GCD, hey, hey, hey.
Morning, GCD. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 12 seconds. 9 seconds. 88 seconds. Wait, that's not right. Last
Big
call.
GCD, morning, John.
And the balls are off. You're not in. It's because you're just not a baller. He's a man. You need to finish working on your knife, dude. I'm going to try to get the sheath done Saturday. Or I'm not Saturday, Sunday. I want to try to get your knife out of here on Monday or so, if I can. Tuesday at the latest.
Big GCD, hello chat.
Said hello to me. Said hello to chat. Now you got to do your individual GCD. Come on now, don't leave me hanging. I know you're gonna do it. You follow a very specific pattern.
Scissorman, happy Friday, yay Michael at Gekrimadelish. Big GCD on my phone, not going to happen. LOL.
It's gonna happen.
Blue, hey,
It would happen if I wouldn't have said anything. Come on now. Leaving me hanging. See how it is?
Robes playing nice, John.
I thought we were friends. What are you doing, Scissor Man? You're supposed to go down the hole, dude, not run around the circle.
Blue Gekrimadelish.
How many times can you go around the circle here, Scissor Man? Oh, there he goes. Finally decided. You're going to go down the middle.
Big GCD, Carl, I need to speak with you.
Yeah. Carl's in trouble.
Rogues shit.
No! What'd you do, Carl?
Tank fever circling the drain, appropriate.
Carl, we need to do more 3D printing.
Corp Carl was naughty.
When I say we, I mean you.
Robes, you can always message or call John if it's needed. I will sort it always, you know this.
I didn't think about it until just now, though.
Robes, I'm working right now, GCD, but tonight?
Faceplant? That's faceplant.
Big GCD, sure, thanks.
Followed by Indie Dragonfly and the Bear Fan. Oh, thanks, Pope. When did you get back? I thought you were in a meeting. Oh, we got parts and pieces to start cutting up for next month. So next month we're doing our push for GCD and Chef Steve. You guys heard me talk about it every now and then throughout this month. They've got a GoFundMe because they had their truck and trailer trashed by a drunk driver. We're gonna do our part and help them out. I got a box of bits and pieces. We need to clean them up. My plan is to make a knife every week. Every week. One a week. The only way to get access to the knife is to donate to the GoFundMe. For every $1,
Blue,
you
we
get
will
an
help.
entry. Be their GoFundMe, not mine. 10 minutes, get the ball on the track. Every week. Roll cam, please. So naturally, I got to get this guy done and out of here so I can focus my efforts next week. Huh. That spot on a dude's grass is going to be really low. Such nice, cool pattern. I wish I could do that with my mower. My mower's not that fancy though. We're going to try to push the knife every week. And it'll have bits and pieces from the feed set. And then embedded in the handle. At the end of the month,
Ferret Fawcett, I sent you a message at Scissorman51.
we'll take the combined total of all of the entries for the entire month and do another giveaway. So the plan is to have at least 5 knives next month going out. They will all be chef knives.
Big GCD Morning Corp, Bush Cutter, Blue, Tang, Carl,
Aha!
Faceplant,
I knew you
Scissorman,
wouldn't let me down.
Corey, Cyrolac, DS4, Ferret, C. Robert, and anyone I have missed.
You
Big
missed Carl.
GCD there, Happy John?
Oh wait, no,
LOL.
you got Carl. You missed some Chai. You didn't say
Ferret
hi to
Fawcett,
some
hey
Chai.
at Gekremadelish, Happy Friday.
You didn't say hi to Kim
Danielle
Saidu.
OIC cream snub me.
You didn't say
Cyrolac
hi
at
to
everyone.
Farrah Fawcett.
Big GCD, I did not see their names.
You didn't say hi to Bush Cutter.
Big GCD, hi Shy.
Jesus. You didn't say hi to Dixie. Walking GCD.
Big GCD, I got Ferret and Bush.
Oh, you got them? Oh, my God.
See Robert TV at Get Cream Delish. Blacksmith _ pop morning. Bush
Yeah,
Cutter,
Pop.
I Get Cream Delish.
You didn't get popped. Just harassing you, GCD. Don't take it personal. Hot potato. Okay. Still looking good. Surprisingly. Fully anticipated this steel to warp horribly on me. Surprisingly, it has not. I think we might actually have a knife once we clean it up a little bit more. Good thing we decided to put another coat on there. Getting to the point where it's almost done. Which is surprising. I was not expecting it to be done at this point.
Danielle John, did you make any money when you had that stall?
What do you mean? You mean on the weekends when I do the farmer's market?
Big GCD John, what 3D printer did you buy?
I bought the A1 Mini. It was like $100, so I couldn't pass it up. It was on sale. What's the name of that? Bamboo Labs
Danielle
A1 Mini.
Farmer's Market.
Wouldn't say I made money at it yet. I haven't done the books yet, so I'm not exactly 100% sure on profit or loss.
Big GCD.
I know I've got a lot of
They are a
supplies,
good
though.
brand, I hear.
Game time, please. The marbles are off. Hope you got in there. That's what my buddy uses. He uses the
Robes, I want
bamboos,
one,
but he
money
uses the
long.
big ones. I almost sent you one, Carl. Almost sent you one. Byron upgraded one of his machines to an even bigger one. Freaking huge. Huge machine.
Robes, you need to look after yourself, John. The new bamboo.
Blue oh
I
too
think
late.
so. No, his daughter wanted it instead.
Big GCD. I would like
give
to
it
buy
to her.
one. A friend has a used one he want to sell, but he wants $100 for it.
Is it a resin or is it a 3D printer? If it's a resin printer, I wouldn't buy it.
Robes, I want to sell my Prusa.
I thought you already sold it.
Big GCD 3D printer.
Is it a Bamboo A1 Mini?
Robes, but I want more than most are willing to pay.
Big GCD. It's a Creolite Ender 3.
So, let's say if you want a printer, just wait till bamboos come on sale again. Oh, Scissor Man! What the fuck, dude?
Robes,
I don't think
because
I've
of
ever
bamboo.
seen anybody fall over like that. Laboo. You fall through the earth. You're not dead. How is that a thing? Alright, now you're dead. Thought you found a secret shortcut. Alright, Bear Fan, you're up. Thought he found a secret. It's a murder map. Play Blue is already in the bucket, though. Crap, Flare. As soon as I say that, Bear Fan jumps off. But fuck it, I'm out. Rats Flare. Almost a record, man. 1 second. 1.238 seconds. You would have had a world record. You get in the bucket so quick. Everybody looks so far away. Relax, some shy. And that was a murder map. Only 3 people finished. Jesus.
I'm
Ferret Fawcett. You're the only Prusa owner I know. Face with tears of joy at.
Pizza?
Cyril yet
Prusa
ribbed
owner.
me again.
I have a Bamboo. Bamboo Labs. Second to last map, chat. 10 minutes, get you all on a track.
Yukon yo.
What's up, Yukon?
Ferret Fawcett. I was talking to Carl.
Robes, I have the Prusa PMK3 Plus.
Yeah.
Yukon ready for this day to be over, lol.
Robes troll cam. Please.
Troll cam, please.
Blue High Yukon Jeep.
The rabbit is not working well for me.
Yukon hey blue.
I make a pasta. I make a linguine out of the resin.
Corp Ferret got dibs?
Dibs.
Corp, you got tickets, Ferret?
Dibs. Dibs. Faucet. Getting some dibs. All right, you're on the board. Grazie, grazie. Let's clean up the grind line.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Link Stream Elements has a sub right now.
Yukon had a wisdom tooth pulled on Wednesday and today is kicking my ass worse than yesterday was.
Ow. That sucks, dude.
Indie Dragonfly sorry, had a customer. Ferret Faucet I actually have 3 tickets at corporal_tunnel_07.
I remember it was like a couple weeks after you get your wisdom teeth, the cracked bits of the root that they didn't pull out come up to the top and you gotta pick them out yourself. Should have been just my shitty dentist.
Big GCD nope, that is a thing for sure. LOL. Yukon fun.
All right.
Cyrillac last ones I had pulled cost me 4k and they had to drill and grind bone to get all the ends out.
Oh dear God, man. 4,000 for an extraction? I could see that much for like a fake tooth or something, but to extract it shouldn't cost that much. Holy crap.
Cyrillac 7 extract ions and dentures. Yukon that seems excessive.
Oh, okay. Now it sounds a little better.
Danielle, holy wow, that's ridiculous.
Not looking forward to the day that I have to have dentures. Fortunately, though, I'm only 26, so I don't have to deal with that just yet. Another 20, 30 years, maybe.
Cyrillac had an infected root canal that spread to all my top teeth and they rotted from the roots up.
Oh, that sounds like
Yukon, wow,
a
that sounds awful.
that sounds like a
Danielle.
lawsuit. Like I had a root canal and you didn't get it all out. You didn't do the infection prevention correctly. Oh hell yeah! I've been fighting that shit. I had one issue from a root canal, but it wasn't the root canal. It was the guy doing the what is it, the cap or whatever. You have to numb you up and then drill off the tooth and then whatnot. You put the root.
Cyrillac root canal was from
The
when I
shit
was
on the-
15.
on
The
the root
cap
canal?
cracked and I didn't feel pain till the cap came off when I was in my 30s.
Oh wow. Well, that was a long time ago. 2 minutes. Get the ball on the track. Let's go. 2 minutes.
Yukon man.
That sucks. I was like. But no, the only issue that the dentist had for me was he actually hit the nerve in there with his needle. So I lost feeling in my tongue for about 3-4 months. Thankfully, it came back. One of those 1 in like 30 or 40,000 chance. Most dentists don't see that, maybe except once in their entire dental career. Now, if only that was a lottery ticket, you know?
Cyrillac and the dent that did the first one died before the cap came off, so.
Yeah, that's up. 40 seconds. Last call, last call, last call.
Danielle, all
Game
my
time,
wisdom
please.
teeth are fillings and I never took the needle to numb any of them. I just felt them drilling my teeth and got through it. I refused a needle.
CMDR woof, I've had that happen. Dentist hit a nerve with the needle. Felt like electric shock down that entire half of my body. Not fun.
It was an experience for sure.
Yukon, pretty unfortunate series of events.
Bluesy! We're watching the Bluesy! Look at all them naked balls.
Danielle, all this teeth talk is making me teeth hurt, lol.
So, Bluesy, did you fix your employee's nose? You have to go to the doctor. This one just seems like it's just a crack. Lizzie cheated a little bit. Oh, cheated again. Didn't work that time though. Alright, Cyrillac. All you have to do is beat some shy.
Blue DED, what else is new?
Cyril
Don't
if
know.
we get to watch me get tossed off map.
I think you're gonna be okay, but I don't think you're gonna catch Sunshine. She's on breakaway. He hauling ass. He's like, I need this ticket. Nope. Hit. I guess you did call it, Cyril. Jesus! And the game cheated and gave it to Sunshine. What the hell? How rude. Congrats, Bear fan. You are second place. Bleber is third
Cyril
place.
LOL.
Carl indeed.
Corp, was that double?
Was a double. If she's here. Sunshine, Sunshine. Exclamation point here if you are here. Sunshine, 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 Sunshine. She's here. Yay! Cyberlac error in your favor. Alright, last map. Floating Airy Adventure. Hopefully you guys placed well. 10 minutes. Get your ball on track. Dun dun dun.
Tag Fever Caboose again.
6.
Danielle, yup, I hear I did it,
27.
sweet deal.
I haven't seen Temperance all day. I hope she's doing okay. She probably slept in again. Corey's not here. I'm gonna make sure we write these down and have them ready to go. Pro cam, please. And I get to work on this beautiful knife this weekend. Hopefully I can get it done. I need to work on the sheath too. Make sure I get it out to Moco made. Hopefully I haven't missed the deadline. Probably have. I gotta go to Home Depot and get some D-rings. So I can figure out a way to anchor the tent this weekend. Just in case.
Corp kinky. Rings for your D.
Need to make sure I get some decent sized ones. the wind took out the cheap ass aluminum one that the tent people made, or not tent, the flagpole. So, gotta find something a little bit more strength. I think about 75 pounds ought to do it. If I actually succeed at building my own shop, I will build a grind room. It'll be a room designated and filtered specifically for the dirty shit. The grinder, wheel presses, the bandsaw. And I'll have a fit and finish station as well. The filtration system on that thing is going to be a beast. What I'll probably do is I'll use my same fan system that I have here, right? So I got a big old fan. And then what I'll do is either on an outside wall, I'll have multiple filter setup, a filtration to blow all that shit into the filter and out of the shop, instead of out of the garage. That way I can heat and cool. So if I create a wall, a filter wall, so to speak, and then have another secondary wall on the other side, not too big, maybe about 3 feet. That way the shit gets caught in the filter, and then anything else, larger particles or whatever, gets caught on the other side, and I can still heat and cool the shop. Decent balance. Got an ever so slight warp though. I can see it, noticeable, but will it be noticeable to somebody else? Probably not. Probably not. Fingers. Work for me today. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Last map, chat. Last map. 2 minutes. I do plan on streaming from the market tomorrow, so if you are not busy on Saturday, feel free to drop it in. I don't know if I'll have the laptop set up by then. I'm going to work on it some tonight, see if I can get it squared away. If you see me pop on tonight, it'll be a test. Just a test. A test of the emergency broadcast. Not the phone. Too bad. 30 seconds. Last call, last call, last call. Get your ball on the check. I'll see if Byron wants to get some chicken today. You like chicken? Eat some fried chicken. 15 seconds. All them stars, man. This is a man. Dude, did we already have somebody fall off the track? Yeah, see Robert TV, man. What the hell, dude? Giving up the ghost already?
Big GCD, hey bear.
This is a man. Leave Steve alone.
Cyrillac glitched through map.
If only the bucket was down there. Would have been epic. Back. I like this map. Oh, I lost some shack. Man's making up for lost time, man. He's hauling ass. Holy shit balls. Scissor Man, you in the zone or what, babe? That's how you go from last to first.
Drink more, cook less at Get Cream Delish.
Right there is what we call a nitrous hit. Question is, did you burn up your cam? Because you're like slowing down.
See, Robert TV, cars are not marbles. I know there is one in the middle.
Lining it up, and squash. Hit a wall. Tiny tube. Oh shit! Scissor Man, no! Lance is gonna win. Bank it! Bank it! God, dude. The nail biter here. Damn it, Scissor Man! Congrats, faceplant. Followed by drink. Scissor Man for third. Good job, faceplant.
I'm
Good job. Mama, Scissor Man. All right. That brings us to the end, folks. The end. First place
Cyril
gets
Lakic, I
10
lived.
additional entries for the monthly knife giveaway. Second place gets 5.
The other
Third
Bob
place
3 wins. Feeling
gets
good.
2. Our third place for 2 tickets is Drink More, Cook Less. Second place for 5 additional entries into this month's knife giveaway. The Bear Fan. And Big Cheesemo winner for today is, drum roll please, Faceplant Kagers. Congrats.
The other Bob Wood.
Grazie, grazie. 226 points. Bear Fan was closing in on your ass at 222.
GG.
He only missed 1 race. 2 wins for Faceplant. Drink following in third with 170. Kim was not far behind Drink though. Styrilac. Man, not too bad. 137. Angry Rook just was not on your side today, bud. Just was not on your side today. Cool. Good job, chat. Chat cam, please. Okay. Let's hear. Get the map. Are the entries for this month? The additional entries. We got all you down there. We'll make sure we double check that. Have it ready to go for Monday. Monday's stream is the giveaway day. We will give away the knife that we have currently doing a slurry coat right now. It's a 3-inch knife. Red, white, and blue. Perfectly in time for July. So, it'll ship pretty quick. So it'll probably ship Monday. So whoever get it will win it. Whoever wins it on Monday will get it shipped, and it'll probably be to you by Friday. Unless you're overseas, then it'll probably be like a month later. Month later. All right, let's go find somebody to raid, shall we? Who's out there in the Twitchyverse? You know, we haven't raided Cracked Eggs in a minute. Looks like he's doing a little bit of farming. Let's go say hi. He's on the tractor.
Kim Thai do thanks for stream.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I sure do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow at the market. I will be at the farmer's market
Blue
tomorrow.
Knife Maker raid, we come with knives.
And I do intend
Dance
to
party.
stream, so I just got to make sure I,
Tank
turn it
Fever,
on.
thanks for the stream. Have a great
Hopefully
day,
it doesn't
everyone.
get too crazy right off the bat. So, a lot of folks, they like to come super early because they know that I'm always super early and I'm not even set up yet, and that's usually what causes a lot of problems.
Big GCD, thank you for sharing your time with us.
You're welcome, GCD. Yeah, sorry about yesterday. The internet does it sometimes, guys. But we'll be back at it tomorrow morning at the farmer's market, and then we have our knife giveaway on Monday. So then, take care, safe. Don't do anything I would do. Give Cracked Egg the follow if you're not following. Follow's free. Follows don't cost nothing. And ask them all about the farm tractor. Till then, why? Read me out, please. There we go.